Hey guys, now this is actually going to be a little bit of a double review. But they are both linked. So I'm going to start with the movie Beetlejuice. Now, I completely love this movie. I watched it on Foxtel with my mother, who I'm about to actually see Beetlejuice with. And the whole time I was absolutely cracking up, and she was going, why?
I gave up my football for this.
Yeah, she was like, I gave up football, the last home and away game, for this. She was like, what the heck? But this is very, very fun, and I thoroughly enjoy it. Now, the basic premise is you have Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin playing a couple of ghosts who pretty much have to try and navigate the afterlife. And their house is pretty much taken over by, I think, a couple from New York, with the husband just wants to get away from the country, get into the country, and just live a quiet country life. She is very trendy New York. And pretty much these two want the couple out. The couple also brought their daughter with them as well, who is goth and is very attuned to the afterlife. She actually sort of befriends the OG couple. And I think that's really cute. And they sort of, by the end of it, they sort of, I can spoil it, they pretty much become friends, and they learn to coexist. And the kid seems to get like two parents now. This is very much Tim Burton style, and Beetlejuice is actually a bio-exodus who tries to get rid of the family. There's so many, I think what Michael has done with this character is so well done. I think every scene he's in, he is just chewing up the scenery. Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin are a bit of, they're a little not the strongest in this role. But I think that's written very purposely to contrast what Winona Ryder and Catherine O'Hara is doing, and what Jeffrey Jones is doing is very much contrast them. Where Catherine is very forceful and very high for her britches, let's just say. This is so well cast though, and the scenes in the when they go into the office is quite funny. I thoroughly enjoyed, like, there's one scene where they go and see their caseworker, and if you look behind them in the window, you actually see what looks to be seats, as though the ghosts are watching what's happening. I think that's a very clever detail. I thoroughly was cracking up the whole time. And our mum was like, "What? Why are you cracking up?" I was like, "This is Tim Burton. This is Tim Burton," and I loved it. was a comedy but didn't overstep the mark. It had a lot of yucks, but it didn't never went too crazy. It was crazy within its own realm. Crazy, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I do like comedy, but this is very stylized comedy. And the special effects still hold up almost 20 years later, which is saying a lot for the special effects, especially like the sandworm sort of the sequences with the sandworms. That really still held up. It felt very of the 80s, but timeless. There was not a lot of jokes that overstepped its bounds, which I thoroughly thought was really cool and really interesting. And I think that's why it's had such a legacy, and still people will go out and cosplay Beetlejuice, specifically Beetlejuice and Linda. There's still a lot of cosplayers even today that will turn up, I'm guessing, to Beetlejuice, or like at least the Midnight Screen would have come up as either Beetlejuice or Linda, or even Catherine O'Hara's character. With what they're doing, which is saying a lot for it. So that's my review of Beetlejuice. You can see that I own it because I thought it was absolutely fun. Now, what the second part of my review is actually NYZ, or New York Professional Makeup, has brought out a range of makeup to celebrate the release of Beetlejuice. So that's the face palette. It says color palette, but I'm calling it a face palette because it is there's those 5 shades that aren't in green are considered eyeshadow, and the ones in green are considered body. So you can use them as highlighter or use them as glitters. They are very usable colors, and I love the this one, because that's very much look, it's supposed to be from the waiting room. So this is now, that's very cool. And then this one is, this is a cheek palette. It's supposed to look like a passport, which I thought was very cute. If I can open it. So yeah, I'm guessing they're highlighters, and I'm guessing the one that's, it says the orange one is the highlight, and then we've got one cheek. And they're very usable colors. Now, there's 4 lip glosses as part of the collection. I picked up, it doesn't actually say a color, but it's green and pink color, and that's what the lip gloss looks like. And then they had 3 duo liner. So one is liquid black, and then the other side is a cute little blue, which I think is the most unique color in my collection. So yeah, I'm gonna play with these a bit. So if you So if you see me wearing a bit of colour on my face, it will be these tonight. So yeah. The weird thing is I've never really used this brand, so we shall see. And I can't wait to go and see Beetlejuice today. Well, at the time of the recording today with my mother. So I will be reviewing that very soon. Ciao.